Hello, my dear students and the rest of the learners. Welcome to part 18 of the 18-part series of tutorials in applying spreadsheet using Microsoft Excel. In this tutorial, I'm going to demonstrate and illustrate how to print a worksheet. My name is Memedi M. You can simply call me Emily Swap. What is printing? Printing is the process of producing a hard copy of your worksheet within a working book. Before you print your work or your document, there are a number of things that you need to do. The first one is to set up the page or pages that you want to print. So, page setup is used to change the page settings of the worksheet within a working book. The page setup dialog box allows you to specify or specially configure and control many issues related to printing, like orientation, headers and footers, margins, printing, worksheet grid lines, amongst others. To set up the page of a worksheet, you click on File menu and then you select Print command. Under the custom scaling, select Fit Page on one sheet so as to fit your data in a page as necessary instead of a portion being printed on another page. Number 3, click on Page Setup and select Page tab. In the Adjust to checkbox, enter the desired size to scale the worksheet, printed to a specific percentage of the full size. Select the orientation of the page, for example, portrait or landscape, and orientation. Under paper size, select the size of the printing papers that you want to use. Then, set print quality in the print quality list box. Then on the margins tab, specify the margin settings you want. If you want to center the worksheet on the printed page, you select horizontally and or vertically. On the header or footer tab, choose the desired header and enter the header information in section text boxes. Under footer, choose the desired footer and enter the footer information in section text boxes. Then on the sheet tab, in the print titles area, select either the rows to repeat at top checkbox or the column to repeat at left checkbox if you want to represent row or column titles on each page to make the printout easier to read. On the sheet, also select adjacent rows or columns that you want to appear on each printed page. In the print area, click the checkbox of the grid lines if you want worksheet grid lines to be printed. If this option is not checked, the grid lines will not be printed. After making the necessary selections, you click OK to apply. So the following is a demonstration on how you can use a workbook called Emily Swap College Term 2 results. So if you wanted to print this work that you have been able to perform in this worksheet or workbook, you click on the File menu, then click on Print. Under the printer, you can choose the printer of your choice that is installed. Currently, I've not installed any printer that is external except the Microsoft Printed PDF. So you can choose that one. Then under settings, you can choose the settings that you need for your printing. Then under letters, landscape orientation, connected, you can set these according to your choice. Let me click on the page setup here. So under page setup, you can do the setting up of your page just as we did in Word. So under page, if you click on page, on orientation, you can choose either landscape or portrait. So I'll click on landscape. Then under paper size, choose the paper size you want to apply. For example, executive. Then under print quality, choose the best, which will even be provided for you. Then if you click on margins tab, you can set the margins as you want. Under header and footer, you can include any text that you want to be part of the header or any text that you want to be part of the footer. Then under chart, you can decide whether to print in draft quality or print in black and white. In this case, I'll click on draft quality and I click OK. So that's how you are able, or you can be able to set your page in readiness for printing. It is also advisable that before you print your document, you perform a print preview first. So what is print preview, or what is the purpose of print preview? The purpose of print preview is that it allows you to see how the worksheet is to look like when printed. Before previewing your document, ensure that the chart is selected if it's in your worksheet. So how do you preview your worksheet? To preview your worksheet, number one, you click the File menu and then select Print command. To set the worksheet the way you would like it to appear, click on Setup to start the page setup dialog box. Then click the Back button to close the preview. The following is therefore a demonstration on how you can be able to preview your document, which in this case is a workbook called Emerson College Tab 2 results. This being our document that we're interested in printing, we can click on File menu and then click on Print. What you can see here is already a preview. Then, once you're able to preview your document, and it's okay, you just click on Print. In this context, I will not print because I am not yet done with this presentation. The other activity that you can perform is to set a print area. If you want to print a portion of an Excel worksheet rather than the entire worksheet, you should first define the area you want to print. To set a print area, you select the range of data in the worksheet that you want to print, and then choose File menu and click on Print. Under Settings, click on Print Selection. Then make all the other print settings as learned earlier under Page Setup. Finally, click on Print. What are some of the print options that you can set? To print a worksheet, 1. Click on File menu and select Print. Make appropriate selections when the print dialog box appears as follows. To select a printer that you have connected to the computer, select your printer under Printer. To print only the selected worksheet area, under Settings, click on Print Selection. Then print only the selected chart, or to print only the selected chart, under Settings, click on Print Selected Chart. To print all the worksheets in the workbook, under Settings, click on the Print Entire Workbook. To print only specific pages in the worksheet, in the workbook, under Parents, specify, or under Pages, specify the page numbers to be printed. I repeat. To print all the worksheets in the workbook, under Settings, click on the Print Entire Workbook. To print only specific pages in the worksheet or in the workbook, under Pages, specify the page numbers to be printed. To specify the number of copies to be printed of a particular worksheet, under Copies, set the number of copies to print. Click Collate to put all pages together. Finally, click on the Print. And with that, my dear students and the rest of the learners, we have come to the end of the tutorials, or we have come to the end of the 18-part series of tutorials on application of spreadsheets. Congratulations, therefore, for learning part 1 to part 18 of 18 on printing a worksheet or a workbook. You can access other parts in applying spreadsheet series, as well as other computer or ICT videos, by clicking or tapping on MLSWAP ICT YouTube channel below this video. To subscribe to the channel, tap on subscribe button below this video in YouTube if it's not currently reading as subscribed. For any further correspondence, kindly write it to us through the email mlswap@gmail.com. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you very much for listening to the 18-part series of tutorials in application of spreadsheets, especially Microsoft Excel 2016. For any further correspondence, always remember to write to me or to us, so you can access other parts in applying spreadsheet series, as well as other computer or ICT videos, by clicking or tapping on MLSWAP ICT YouTube channel below this video. To subscribe to the channel, tap on subscribe button below this video in YouTube if it's not currently reading as subscribed. For any further correspondence, kindly write it to us through the email mlswap@gmail.com. Thank you very much for listening to me, and God bless.